I'm here in beautiful San Diego where GMC has just unveiled their most important vehicle in their lineup. This is the all-new flagship 2020 GMC Sierra HD. Let's take a first look. So I was in Newfoundland when GMC first unveiled the half-ton version, the 1500 Sierra, to the motoring press. And honestly, I was super impressed with the all-new truck. I love the styling that GMC has implemented on their new trucks. Now you can see for the all-new heavy-duty versions, they've basically taken that same lovely styling and grafted it onto a bigger vehicle. This is the 3/4 ton and 1 ton model, so the 2500 and the 3500. As you can see, this one that I'm showing you here is an all-new model. It's the AT4 2500. As you can see, it adopts the same grille that we like on the 1500 model. It's got this black chrome finish to it with the AT4 trims. You have LED headlights, which will be standard equipment across all the grades. You'll have LED turn signals, you'll have LED fog lights. And then what you're looking at over here is a functional hood scoop. That, of course, is going to feed air to the 6.6 liter Duramax diesel V8 engine. The engine itself is actually carryover. It still makes 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque. Now, if you guys are remembering, that's actually about 90 pound-feet short of the all-new Ram 2500 and 3500, which has like 1,000 pound-feet of torque. However, GMC is now mating the engine to an all-new 10-speed Allison-built transmission. This is going to be a 10-speed that'll be across the board on the all-new HD versions, and it's about 4 gears more than the previous generation, so GMC is really upgrading that. There will also be an all-new gas V8 that's coming, although they didn't have information on the gas V8 just yet, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. Now, you can see this truck is massive, and it's available in basically double cab and crew cab. This one, as you can see, is the crew cab with the configuration that most people buy. It's the 6.5-foot bed. You can also get this with an 8-foot bed, an 8-foot 2-inch long bed. That's one of the reasons why people go to an H3 truck. Now, as you can see here from the side profile, you have these really big tow mirrors here. The AT4s come with these all-terrain Goodyear tires on it, and then you also have these available side steps, which also help let this vehicle get in. GMC didn't have too much in terms of the specs with the ride height and how much it's lifted. I'm gonna guess it's probably got a 2-inch lift. It also has the Rancho shocks, in addition to the limited slip differentials you get with the off-road oriented variants. Now, one thing I'm also noticing here, there's a nice little step to kind of help get short people like myself into the bed. And overall, I actually really think that the truck has an attractive profile to it. GMC says it'll tow a maximum of 30,000 plus pounds, which again, they didn't have the final numbers just yet. But as you guys know, the all-new HD versions of the Ram will tow about 34,000 pounds. So GMC basically needs to hit that number if they're going to actually be competitive. Now you can see here that multi-pro tailgate that we like from the 1500 is evident here. It's got 6 different ways you can open and close the tailgate. Now this one, as you can see, already has the bed liner, and then the rear styling of the truck again has the same look as the 1500 version. You have those LED taillights, you have that corner step, and overall I like the look of this truck on the outside. But let's hop into the interior real quick and see all the changes that GMC has made. So getting into this massive truck, you can see my short little 5'7" frame definitely needs the assistance with those side steps, with this nice grab railing or grab handle here. And then when you get into the truck, it's basically the same interior that we've seen in the 1500 version. The dash looks identical. This AT4 version has its own unique ebony black interior with the brown contrasting stitching in the inserts. It looks fairly nice, although I will say that the same kind of disappointment that I see in the 1500 with this interior is kind of present. You have an 8-inch touchscreen over here. You have dual zone climate control. You have really nice looking knobs and buttons, but overall it just kind of looks a little bit dated already. GMC really needs to do an all new interior that kind of has that wow factor. Now, thankfully, it does have a couple of segment first features. It's got a 15-inch head-up display, just like the 1500. You have this rear view camera mirror, which will be available on the top trims. And then you'll have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay from a 7-inch or an 8-inch touchscreen. And seriously, GMC really honestly just carried over that same interior from the 1500 and put it onto this interior, but just kind of made it a bigger truck. The hood, as you can see, is very prominent. You have those really large tow mirrors that kind of help out with, helping you tow things or helping you drive this extremely large truck. Wireless phone charging will be included on the higher trims. This particular one that I'm sitting in has heated and cooled seats. So even though the AT4 is not the top trim Denali, you can get most of the features from the Denali into this version, whereas the Denali will probably just give you some genuine wood grain trim. Now, if you guys are looking to purchase one of these trucks, GMC says it'll be available by the end of this year. Remember, it'll be a 2020 model with no pricing yet announced. The current one starts in the mid $35,000 range. This one, I'm imagining, will probably come in around close, but expect to pay well over $70,000 for something that's fully loaded like this. So as you can see behind me over there is the AT4 trim. That's that new trim level for 2020. This is the Denali trim. You can differentiate as the Denali from all the chrome. The AT4 basically gets rid of the chrome with some black chrome and then gives you those red tow hooks to kind of give this as the off-road oriented model. This to me definitely is a little too blingy for my taste, but it's what GMC is known for. They sell, their Denali sub-brand roughly accounts for almost 50% of their total sales for 2018. So it's an important truck. Now this one over here, I want you guys to quickly check this out. This is the 3500. Those were 2500s. This is the one that'll tow well over 30,000 pounds. In fact, that gigantic boat right there, when GMC finally unveiled this thing, they said that weighs about 225,000 pounds, and this truck was pulling it, which again is way over its max. It's like 5 times over its max, but GMC did it because they wanted to show the strength of this new chassis, the strength of the truck, and the capability that it has been built, or it has been designed to tow way more than 30,000 pounds, and it's basically built to be a very durable truck and to last for the long haul. Because as you guys know, people who buy these work trucks actually plan to do some actual work with the truck and not just use it as a big old fancy ornament that shows their masculinity. But I hope you guys have enjoyed my first look on the 2020 GMC Sierra 2500 and 3500. If you're also looking to see the latest cars I'm testing, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Redline_reviews. Like us on Facebook, and as always guys, please keep subscribing to the Redline Reviews YouTube channel for all the latest reviews. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'll catch you all in the next video.